Hello everyone, I'm Deb Courtney. Welcome to my channel Over 60 and Quirky. I'm glad you're here today. I'm doing something a little different today that I haven't done in the past, and that's to share with you one of the talents that I like to do. I have a client who is so gracious to allow me to decorate her home during different seasons throughout the year. Of course, we're in the summer months. This is going to be a summer table, and that's what I want to share with you today. I do also like to make floral arrangements, and this is the floral arrangement that I have done already, but I also like to add real vines or real flowers to artificial. So I like to mix it up. So I've already made this, and I'm just going to add some real vines to it like this. These vines grow in her yard, and so I am able to use as much as I want. Of course, I always use them as far as in odd, so this will have 5 in it. As you can see, I guess you could say my floral arrangements are kind of bodacious in nature. I like big floral arrangements. Now, of course, I will tone it down according to, what the theme is going to be. I may decide to make it bodacious long ways instead of straight up. So anyways, I just like to add a little bit of natural live to the artificial. So I'm going to set this over to the side, and we're going to look at this table. When deciding a theme, I wanted to go with the beach. I wanted to go with what's happening around the coastal line of the Carolinas here on the eastern seaboard. So that was what I wanted to take a look at, and this is what I came up with. So my client here has a table that is glass top table, and so I thought, okay, well, this can kind of represent the water, the movement that you can see through it, and so I thought, okay, that'll be good. Then I thought, okay, I want a tablecloth. I like to layer things, and I love to layer tablecloths and placemats and place settings. So I said, okay, I have a square tablecloth here that I can use. I'm going to turn it this way and not run it either this way or that way. I like the way it comes out at a peak at each place setting. This is a place setting for 4. And I thought, okay, this is the way I'm going to do it. So the white represents the foam of the waves as it comes up on the seashore. Of course, the tan, this fabric is a little less, it's not as large as the white one. And it's got more of a texture in it. And of course, this would represent sand. My client also had a piece of fabric. I'm going to show you this. And what she bought it for, she changed her mind in regards to using it. And I said, well, I think I can use this piece of fabric, so there's enough of it for a table runner. And so that's what I have done. And so what I did was I took my glue gun, and on each side, I just turned the edges under and glued it so I could reverse it, because I like the pattern so well that I wanted to use it on both sides of it. So I thought, okay, well, that's basically the way. I know I can do it that way. There's probably other ways, of course, you could do it. But I had access to a glue gun at the time, and I said, well, that's how I'm going to make this. And it does have the colors that blend really well with her chairs, and it has the blues and the tans and the browns, exactly the color that you would find around the coastal region of a shoreline. And I'm going to put these side ones, and I'll mention that in a minute, on there. Now, on each end here, in regards to layering, I'm going to put down a blue rectangular placemat on top of that. I like that. Represents the water and the sky. Then my client has a yellow placemat, smaller. I'm just going to lay that right on top of that. Then I have a square placemat, and it's plastic and it's woven, and it kind of reminds me of the seagrass that grows along the shoreline here in Carolina. And I thought, okay, I like that. That's going to represent that, and I'm going to place that kind of like a diamond shape on top of the placemat, so it looks like this on top of the table. Now, on the sides, I've done it the same way. I didn't put the yellow on the sides. I just put the yellow on this end and that end there. But I did come in here with the blue rectangular placemat on this side and this side here. And I put the plastic square placemat at an angle on top of that, so it looks just like this. And that's what I like. I like that. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to do the actual charger and the plates and the bowls, and so that's what I have here. Let me grab them. So, we have a seafoam kind of green. It may be a little bit darker than seafoam, but it did remind me of the beach because of the seagrasses that have the, I don't know, for lack of a better word, it's not blooms, but this the grass that's on the stems of the seagrass. They're green. And of course, you've got the sprouts coming out, the leaves, the long stems coming out. They're green also. But anyways, I thought this would really go well with my theme here, so I wanted to put that down. And then I have, of course, the white plates I wanted to put on top of that. And that's how I wanted to layer these chargers with the white plates. Of course, I did want to kick it up and make it festive, because summertime is a festive time of the year. People are picnicking and ball games and going to the beach and having good times here. And so my client has these bowls that I can use, and they've got some of the same colors that has to do with the blues of the ocean, the yellows of the sun, the greens of the seagrasses. And so I wanted to put them just like this, and it looks just like this. One on each place setting. The next thing I wanted to incorporate, I thought about putting 4 glasses at each place setting, and I thought, no, I don't think I want to do this on this one. So I'll just put 2 glasses, 1 on each end, like so. The next thing I wanted to do, of course, was the napkins. So I've got napkins with silver napkin rings, and I wanted to put the white napkins with the silver napkin rings, of course, on each place setting, like so. And I like that. Next thing I have is I have these lighthouses to finish out the centerpiece with. These belong to my client, and we put in seashells to bring in, of course, the seashells that you find, of course, along the shore of the ocean. So I wanted to put them, add that to it. You could put tea lights or candles in those also, if that's what you wanted to do. That would work. I just wanted to have some seashells. So that's the reason I did that way. And of course, that last but not least is our place setting right here in the very center. And that is how I decorated this dining room table for summer for my client here. She really did like it and does like it. And it does add to the whole theme of summertime enjoying our time at the beach, the ocean, and it just is a really good way that I can use my talents to brighten up someone's day, or it just helps me to, it's like, I don't know, kind of like therapy for me. So anyways, I just wanted to share this with you to let you know these are my talents and gifts and abilities. I know you all have your own talents and gifts and abilities. Use them, because you have been created and been given those gifts, talents, and abilities to use. Well, I'm glad you found me. I'm glad I found you. Go out and make it a great day, and I will see you again.